It's time for a Trader Joe's grocery haul. I just spent over $100 at Trader Joe's, which I did not expect to spend. I did not mean to spend, but it turned out to be a very successful shopping trip, at least. I feel like saying like, oh, this big Trader Joe's haul in the middle of October in fall sounds like it's gonna be a bunch of seasonal items. Honestly, I didn't get that many seasonal items because I'm trying not to go crazy, you know, and I just don't need it all. But I got some things anyway. Okay, and this is mostly for a video that I'm filming this week of Halloween food. I got this to make sandwiches with. And I hope it'll be thick enough. I want to like slice it in half and do like a baguette type sandwich, you know? Ciabatta demi baguette. It's a demi baguette. Well, I got some parsley for a soup. Some cashew yogurt. They have pretty good prices on their yogurt there because I have some granola right now that I tend to like granola with yogurt a lot more than having it with just milk, like a cereal. Pizza dough. I was gonna make pizza and I was planning on making pizza dough myself. But then I was like, I'm at Trader Joe's, like I might as well get these. They're only like $1.49 each. This is actually a fall item. I didn't want to get it. I wanted to get the regular mini marshmallows, but this is all they had. It'll be good. At least it's just maple. At first I thought they were like cinnamon flavored, but they're just maple flavored. They look so like, they look kind of off. Strawberries that I'm gonna need to inspect like immediately. Finally, some sweet potatoes. Michelle Obama's favorite fall vegetable. I wanted some things to fill up my Halloween bowl with. It's such a big bowl. I love this bowl, and obviously like it would work best as like a candy bowl when you have a lot of candy for Halloween, but like I don't really hand out candy because I would just kind of be doing it alone. So I usually just go to someone else's house. Anyways, I want to put it out because it's so cute, but I'm like, I don't know what to put in it, you know? I don't usually like to have like a big fruit bowl with with everything in it, you know? Because everything makes other things go bad, if you know what I mean. But I realized it could be, oh wait, but they're not supposed to be in the light. Oh shoot. Oh, I just realized. Whatever, okay. Potato bowl. Potato bowl. I got cinnamon rolls and biscuits for my video. I'll put those in the fridge. Eggplant. I needed like some purple and orange vegetables. I don't know. I mean, it's not that much in the light. Maybe if I just use it quickly. Cheese for a sandwich, and I just realized I might be regretting this. This was the only kind of sliced cheese that they had at Trader Joe's. Vegan cheese, and now I kind of regret it because it doesn't really go with the kind of sandwich that I wanted to make. But it's whatever. I also got some pestar. I desperately need to make kombucha. I've been letting my brew go so long. It's gonna be so sour. But then again, like lately it's been like not sour enough because I guess it was still like a new SCOBY, so it wasn't brewing as hard. I don't know. But every time I'm always like, oh, it's not sour enough or it's not carbonated enough. So hopefully it is now. But anyways, what I really wanted was to make Halloween kombucha. For some reason it freaks me out, the idea of putting a green juice in it. Like, I don't know why that just seems like wrong. I don't see why not. Like, it's just it's the same thing as using any other juice, right? I've used juices with like vegetables in them. Why can't I use juices with greens in them? So I got power of 7 green. To the power of 7 green. I don't know. I thought it was just the power of green. Okay, to the power of 7 green juice. That's a weird name. Green kombucha? I thought I was gonna do like black cherry kombucha or like make a blueberry syrup and do a blueberry syrup kombucha, but they had to the power of 7 purple juice. Purple juice, blueberry, pomegranate, tart cherry, black mulberry, cranberry, purple carrot, and red grape. They had a purple juice and a green juice. So I was really happy. That was perfect. Green, purple, and then I got an orange. Carrot and turmeric. So it's gonna be super orange. Are you kidding? Pepperoni. I really like their pepperoni, especially when you add like more oil and salt to it, if you want it to really be like pepperoni, you know? But I really like theirs. It's good. It's better than the Eve's one. Or is it Eve? I got some green apples because those feel like fall. And I just realized also, if I don't want to do those potatoes in that bowl, I could do green apples. I always want like to go crazy with like decorations for fall, but I like don't want to actually buy a bunch of decorations. I don't want to actually like have to store a bunch of decorations. So one of the best things is just decorating with literal produce. As long as you actually eat it, you know, you don't have to feel bad about the space it takes up or consumerism and whatnot. Just have a, put some different squash and pumpkins out, have a bowl of green apples. I got avocados, little potatoes. Oh, I got red onions, which I always want to call purple onions. People want to make fun of me. Why does it upset people when, why do you care? Weird, that's just weird. It is purple, like is it that crazy? White beans for soup, pizza sauce for pizza. Right when I walked into the produce section, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they have those cinnamon brooms, and they were like literally right next to me. I got 2 mini cinnamon brooms. The big one is a little bit too intense. It's perfect. It's perfect if you have like somewhere where you hang your keys, so you could just hang that like with the keys, you know? I got some random vegetables for decoration, like I said. And I'm gonna try really hard to actually use them. I forgot what this was called. Acorn squash. This thing, which is so cute, it's like a little pumpkin, but it's actually a squash. Red curry squash. Curry. So cute. So I'm gonna put these out somewhere. The foolproof plan is just to make a soup. If nothing else, put them in the oven, roast them up, and then put them in a soup. Orange vegetable, mushrooms, green onions, and celery soup. And then actually not at Trader Joe's, but in a different grocery store because I needed to get mochi flour for these pumpkin mochi cookies I'm gonna make. And I got some zombie Sour Patch. Every Halloween, I just kind of buy one candy, you know, because like I'm not as ravenous for candy as I once was. But like not because I am like so healthy, but because I have like other sweets that I'd rather have other than candy, you know? But I feel like I have to have a candy for Halloween. And then it feels like Halloween, you know? You gotta have like one candy. When I get to the club, I wanna hear the classics. When I get to the club, I wanna hear the club classics. It's like and that is everything. That is everything. That is everything. So you like other people like Halloween grocery haul, Halloween Trader Joe's haul, you know, they'll be like Halloween JoJo's and like pumpkin spice cookies and blah 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 blah, and I'm just like green, purple, and orange juices, guys. Orange bell pepper and eggplant, guys. Like, do you see what I mean? Even if I put all the apples in here, it doesn't even like overflow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the sweet potatoes in here and then put the apples on top. Okay. Just looks like I have a bunch of apples. Like I have so many apples. The purple onions make it look more fall, you know? Ah, I don't know. Finally decorated for Halloween. Halfway through the month. We got skeleton. I don't have a name for him. I'm sorry. He's kind of like spooky, like his eyes. But then he's also like silly. Cause like look at this little mouse. He's just like having a good time. Also like this worm, it's so like elementary school classroom, you know? But then like he's also kind of like tricked out and like he's a prisoner. Okay, but he broke free. And like I don't know, what is this, like barbed wire or something? Not sure. What's going on here? Not sure. Love that he just has like a pocket watch. Is that what that's called? Like that is kind of honestly sick and slay. And yeah, what's going on with his tooth? I'm not sure. Anyways, a lot of this stuff, there's actually another mouse down here. Or a rat. Maybe it's a rat. Kombucha time. I'm putting sugar. One day I will break out of the cycle of always decorating my kitchen way more than the rest of the apartment. I never give enough love to the rest of the apartment, and like for holidays, I always like want to shove all the decorations into the kitchen so they'll be in my videos. But then there's like barely anything in the rest of the apartment and it feels kind of sad. But I do care most about the kitchen, so. But people always are like, oh, can we get an apartment tour? Like blah 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 blah. And I'm like, you know the kitchen is the only place that like looks this cute, right? Okay, sweetie. Okay, sweetie. Gonna be making my kombucha. Halloween kombucha. Halloween kombucha. I truly don't know if it's okay, but my SCOBY is always like partially out of the juice. It's loose from the juice, you know? Is that okay? Like, I don't know. Okay, let's try some. It's very sour, but that's good. Because lately it has not been sour enough. Oh. Yep. That's kombucha. I'm in bed. You guys, I am rewatching Haunting of Hill House. I don't even rewatch shows that much. Well, this is the third time I've watched it. That may not sound like a lot to you, but that's a lot to me. Seriously, if you like scary stuff at all, you have to watch that show if you have not yet. And, you know, whenever I'm watching it, I'm like, look at this SCOBY, dude. This is wild. Layers. No, but it's so cool. I love you. I'm gonna set my starter liquid aside, which is an amount of the kombucha that the previous brew of kombucha that you put toward the next one. And honestly, because it's so strong, I could probably put less, but I want my kombucha to stay strong. Stay strong, buddy. So I'm gonna try to put, you know, at least a cup, like maybe a cup and a half. Okay, there's my starter liquid and my SCOBY. You have to get that out of the way first or you will forget. Am I speaking from experience? Yeah. Okay, girlies. So, I wanted to do something for Halloween. I wanted to do a Halloween kombucha line. But like, there isn't really Halloween flavors, you know? There's just like pumpkin. But I can do like a pumpkin spice one or something in November. Because I still have like several batches of kombucha before like the fall time is over. Not several, like a few. Anyways, I thought it'd be fun to do Halloween colors. Which I kind of regret getting because I did not read it. And that is my bad, but I don't know why, like, I just thought, usually carrot juices also have, like, I thought, like, orange in them too, or like a fruit or something. This is just like a carrot juice, with spices in it, so I'm not sure about this. I should probably just try it first before I, like, taint a whole batch of kombucha with it, but it's just so orange, so I was really excited about it. Oh, it smells like vegetables. I mean, and I like carrot juice, but just, I don't know about the pepper. I don't always love like pepper in a drink, you know? No, I don't want this. No, it tastes like soup. It tastes like soup. Okay, so we're gonna do green and purple, but that's what I wanted the most anyways. What I really wanted was to do green and purple. And unfortunately, we are working with an already colored beverage, so I don't even know. Like, I don't know how much I'm gonna need of these. We'll see. We're just gonna see. Pour some kombucha in here. Let's start with purple. These will be good juices because they have fruit in them too. Purple. Oh, it's not gonna be that purple, but that's okay. I think this is still like a Halloween-y color. Do you know what I mean? Like that reddish purple, kind of blood-like. Pretty. Oh, I always forget because I want to just fill the bottles up as high as I can. But honestly, it is better to like fill them up less and do more bottles because once you open them, they start decreasing in carbonation, you know? Going flat, one could say. Actually, yeah, this is a very strong kombucha, so it's good that I use a lot of juice. I hope this will be green. I don't know how hard it'll be to make it actually look green. Hopefully not hard. Wait, ooh, I'm really excited about this. That does look really green, like it looks spooky. Okay, it's kind of scary. because it feels so wrong. Like, I don't like this. It was actually good that this is a very cold toned green, if you know what I mean. Cool toned. So when you mix it with the kombucha, which is obviously warm, it turns out to be like a more Halloween-y green, which is a more warm green, I think. Like witchy green. Witch's brew kombucha. Oh my god, that's so fun. Hopefully it tastes good, am I right, ladies? Oh, it smells vegetable-y for sure. Oh, it's not bad. It is definitely vegetable-y. It tastes healthy, you know? But it's still sweet. I like it. It smells more vegetable-y than it tastes. Guys, that's so fun. Yeah, these ones definitely could be a little purplier. Alright. Alright. Yeah. The green one is kind of foggy, which creeps me out a little bit. Let me know what flavors you think I should do for the rest of fall. Some sort of pumpkin thing. I may just make like a pumpkin spice syrup and use it for the kombucha. I actually think also that the root beer kombucha is kind of fall feeling to me. I feel like root beer feels fall. And I still have some root beer syrup, which I'm actually gonna make one right now because I have a little more kombucha. I am putting the sweet tea into the jar now that it has begun to cool. And then you just add a bunch of water to cool it down and stretch it. Wah wah wah. Wah wah wah. Yeah. Yeah. Starter liquid. Starter car? This is the car as a finisher car. I can't do it. I can't do it today, guys. Okay. I have so much tea. I have so many different teas, but no, nothing that would be good with, oh no. I want to make a pumpkin spice drink, but I want to have matcha, so I'm gonna make a pumpkin spice matcha, I guess. Need all my tools. I'm opening a can of pumpkin. I just had to toss a little bit of leftover pumpkin. I know, it's just stupid, okay? It's stupid. We already waste so many like actual pumpkins for Halloween. So, and then we also we buy pumpkin puree and then we waste that too. Because we open it for one recipe and then we put the leftovers in the fridge and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make so many pumpkin things with those leftovers. And then you don't. And then you don't. So this one, we're not wasting. I'm going to put it all in here. Okay, so I can flatten it out. So we're not doing this again, okay? I can't. I just can't. Also, another thing, in case you don't have any plans for yourself for using your leftover pumpkin puree, it's also dog friendly and it can be really good for dogs, but I would just be a little careful if your dog's like not used to vegetables, or just in general, like don't give them too much at once, you know, maybe just put like a little spoonful. But like all the dogs that I've known have loved pumpkin, they just slurp it up. It's really not very much, it's like a tablespoon, but it spreads out so much. Alright, so I have this pumpkin spice milk. I really need to use it up. It's honestly not super pumpkin spicy. Anyways, I'm going to pour some in here. And I've never done this before, okay? So I'm gonna straight up put some pumpkin in here. You might be like, what? And I also feel that way, because I've put pumpkin, like a spoonful of pumpkin into like tea before. When I made like a pumpkin spice something, and it was good, but that was hot tea, so it felt kind of like normal, more normal than this. It's like putting it in some cold milk, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to show you what you can do and what exactly is going to happen when you do that, if it's going to be a good thing or not. Actually, I'm also going to put some maple syrup. So like pumpkin and maple go really well together. And I also have some whipping cream, which I think is actually expiring or expired, so I should use that up and make like a pumpkin cold foam or something sometime. Basically, I wanted it to be like a fun color. That's why I wanted to put the pumpkin in there. But also, I don't know, thought it would be fun to try pumpkin, like an actual pumpkin spice matcha. Now for the matcha. I just rewatched The Haunting of Hill House. Literally one of my favorite shows of all time. I feel like most people have watched it by now if you like scary stuff, but you have to watch it. But just be prepared to cry. Anyways, I watched that. And then, so then I was in a Mike Flanagan mood. I was getting into the Flaniverse. I have seen Bly Manor. I will probably watch it again, but I wanted to give some of the other shows a try. So I watched The Fall of the House of Usher, which when I first heard about that, like I started just randomly seeing people talking about it on Twitter or whatever, like The Fall of the House of Usher. And I was like, oh my god, what happened to Usher? Like, I completely missed this. Like, there's already like a documentary about his downfall. I didn't even know he did anything wrong. No, it doesn't have anything to do with Usher. It's just a spooky show. That show was wild though. It's like the opposite of Hill House, because the Hill House is scary. At times it's slightly gory, you know, it's very dark. But like, it has like so much heart. You really, really care about the characters and like their relationships. This was too much matcha. So anyways, Fall of the House of Usher, that name is so long. It's like the opposite. It's like, they're so horrible. They're the worst people. You hate them, so like, not that I like want them to die, but like, it's different. Like when they die, it's like, those characters die like so brutally. Like, I didn't expect that. I didn't know Flanagan had it like that. It's brutal, but it's also like, they're so horrible. So you're not really like sad about it. But I think it was worth the watch, okay? Like, it was definitely interesting. I love like family drama, you know, especially when they're like rich assholes, like Knives Out or whatever. Or like Ready or Not. Just watch them go crazy. And beware of episode 4. Oh my god, because a lot of animal stuff, hard to watch, okay, for those sensitive about animals, which I think is like most of my viewers. So just beware of episode 4. But I think it was worth the watch. When you get the whole story in the end, you know, of what's really going on, it made it worth it. Alright, Eden. That's so much. Oh no, I'm not gonna have any room. Darn. Darn. That was wild. How did I make so much matcha? What's wrong with me? Ooh. Wasn't as aesthetic as I wanted, but so much fun. And you see the spices at the top? It turned out pretty. Like you can see it. If I didn't make so much freaking matcha, it'd be more like brown on the bottom and then the green. That'd be kind of fun. It's still kind of strange though. Whee! A pumpkin spice matcha. Ooh. Target. Maybe I get it. Maybe it's because it's like vegetal and vegetal. So then you just get vegetal, you know? Like usually you have matcha and like strawberry. The strawberry is very like sweet and also kind of tart. So that balances with the like vegetal or bitterness of the matcha. Then you have pumpkin and matcha and it's just like earth. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, I've already tried them. But these are bottles that were in there for like 3 days and they're like barely carbonated. I mean, they have some carbonation, but it's not like, it doesn't like bubble up when you open it, you know? Or like when you pour it out, there's no like foam on the top, you know? But when you drink it, you can tell that it's like, there's some carbonation, you know? And they're very sour. Not really in a bad way, they just taste like really kombucha-y kombucha, you know? Yeah, they're very sour. Only for like true kombucha drinkers. This one would be definitely not for everyone. It's definitely a vegetable juice. It's sweet, you know, but it's definitely a vegetable juice. Well, I want them to be more carbonated, so I need to add more sweetness to them and let them ferment longer. Okay, so they're all gonna sit out for another night or day or two. So I have a feeling that like no one is really gonna want to drink this with me. I'll probably just drink it by myself, which is fine. But these ones are more like, more people might like them. Sheesh. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey. Yay. Carbonation. Woo. Tis yummy. Tastes like a green kombucha for sure. But good. It's good. I feel like this one's not gonna be carbonated at all. Oh, shit. Never mind. Yes. Yes. Okay. It just needed to be sweeter. Pretty. Mmm.